Hey everybody, welcome live to Happy Holidays with Jim Masters and special guests. It's the Jim Masters Show Holiday Special for all of you. And yes, we are ready for the holidays. Are you ready for the holidays? We have an illustrious array of celebrity friends and special guests who are joining us here at Levity Hall for all of you. Thanks everybody for tuning in all around the world. It is so good to see all of your faces. You didn't know I could actually see you through the screen, did you? Absolutely. And it's really wonderful to have you here. I am your host, Jim Masters. I am sort of heading the sled today with this episode, our very special holiday episode. We like to do a holiday episode every year. And we like to bring in our viewers. We like to bring in celebrity friends and special guests who want to be a part of our show. And sometimes we have so many of them, it's even more than what our screen can hold. When we put out the word that we wanted to bring in some celebrity friends and guests to celebrate and ring in the holidays with all of you, our lovely viewers watching around the world, faithful viewers who watch the Jim Masters Show series throughout the entire year, hundreds of episodes, hundreds of guests, fabulous conversations, music, entertainment, fun, deep, poignant conversations, and everything else. This is sort of our gift to you for all of your faithful viewing and your loyal viewing with all the great topics and guests and specials that we do. So a very Merry Christmas, Happy Hanukkah, Happy Kwanzaa, Happy New Year, and all the rest to everybody watching all around the world. It's an honor and a pleasure to have you with us on our Jim Masters Show Holiday Special. Put together something really nice here and cool, taking you down memory lane with some of your favorite guests returning, and a new face or two joining us as well, which we're very excited about. What I'm going to do is, instead of me doing my usual big intro, sometimes I do a big intro. They start in this and they performed here and they do this and they do that. I'm going to do something a little bit special. The guests themselves are going to introduce themselves as they would like to be introduced. Hi, I'm Betty Smith, and I bake cookies, and I'm this one, and I do that. So that's how we're going to do it. We're going to have some fun today with all of you. If you want to comment, be sure and comment throughout the show. Tell us what you're doing for your holidays, and you're going to be spending it with family. You're going to be spending it with friends. Is it going to be a quiet holiday? Yep, we're all set. We are all adorned for the holidays, and our guests are waiting in their wings. What's really nice, we go full out here at the Jim Masters Show. What that means is our guests right now in the green room, they are sipping on champagne. They're eating lobster, finger sandwiches, truffles. It's really, they get better treatment than I do, and I'm the host and producer. Our guests right now they're living it up in the green room. So we're going to have to pull them out of the green room right now and introduce them to you, or I'll let them introduce themselves to you. And there's going to be a lot of performance, a sing-along with all of you and our guests. And our guests have some cool things to share about what they've been up to since you saw them last, and some new guests joining us again for the first time. And they're going to perform live, and they have a whole bunch of things they want to do on our show. So let's welcome each of them to the show one by one. And let's start with this fabulous guest. Now, we got to start with him. The reason why is the word Santa is in his name. And here he is. This special guest is, I'm going to allow you to introduce yourself and do your own intro.
Hi, I'm Betty Smith, and I cook cookies. And no,
You
I
cook
thought that's what we were
cookies?
supposed to say. Hi, I'm Saint Nicholas Santa Maria. Now, there's a few things there. There's Nicholas is my first name. Santa Maria is my second name. So there's Santa there, but there's Santa Maria, Saint Mary, who was the mother of Jesus, born on Christmas morning.
That's so right.
How about
Let our
that?
audience know who maybe missed the episode where you were our very special guest,
Uh,
what you do, and a little of your background.
Let's see. I'm an actor
Sorry, we've got to go
performer.
to our sponsor
Writer.
break. No.
Okay. I'm a goat for Jim Masters. No, I'm an actor, a performer, writer, composer, director. Um, I do a lot of things. I teach. I'm a film historian. I've written this book, The Annotated Abbott and Costello. Look how thick. This is a beautiful Christmas gift for
Sure.
all of your classic comedy family members and friends. And I'm also a member of the fake comedy team from the 1930s, Biffle and Schuster. On this
That's right.
Kino
So
DVD. It's got
cool.
5 of our 2 reelers.
Love it.
Yeah, this is
So
all stuff from the past. So how you doing, Jim?
we're
Merry
doing
Christmas.
well. We're doing well. We're going to bring on our next guest as well. And I think you did a spectacular intro for yourself. Now we're going to have somebody, Santa's in the house. Now we're going to have another very special guest who loves our show. He is a very talented musician, and he's always chilling. I'll tell you who he is in just a second. Here he is. And
Oh my God.
so
Mm.
let them know who you are and welcome.
Well, I am so excited to be here, and I really do mean that because you know how I roll, man. This is just me 24 hours a day, and it's natural. I am Chili Willie Groove, professional Latin percussionist, producer, arranger, songwriter, ASCAP. I love what I do. It's no longer what I do; it's who I am. I figured it out finally. That music is who I am. Oh my God, what a great blessing it is. I am great. I'm happy to be here with you guys. Jim, I always love to come on your show. I always give you the props. I always thank you for what you're doing. What a great gift you got. What a great show you have internationally. And once again, I want to say something in Spanish también para la gente que están, los latinos también, ¿verdad? Porque they're watching your show too. So es una cosa para mí, para estar aquí y tener un tiempo muy bonito. Merry Christmas. What's up, Jim? Talk to me, baby.
What he said.
Make mine a double.
Welcome, Chili Willie Groove. And Chili's going to do some music for us too. Valerie David, the Pink Hulk, is with us. Hey, Valerie.
Hi. Hello.
You're all festive and colorful. You got the Santa hat and everything.
And
How
with
are
my
you?
champagne, I'm eating some Barbie jelly beans, and I only have this much left.
Oh no, let's reach in. Can we get some?
I know you better get it while it's hot because I've been eating them.
Have you really?
Yes.
So you're on your sugar high right now.
A little bit,
So,
yes.
Tell us
Thank you.
about Valerie David. Valerie's been a guest on our show as well.
Thank
Valerie
you.
David, and also the Pink Hulk and all the cool things you do.
Oh, yes. Thank you so much for having me, and happy holidays. I have 2 solo shows, The Pink Hulk, One Woman's Journey to Find the Superhero Within. And I also have Baggage from Baghdad, a new one, Becoming My Father's Daughter. And I am a 3-time cancer survivor. And the show Pink Hulk is all about finding your inner superhero and fighting back not just cancer, but any adversity in life with a message of hope and empowerment. And Baggage from Baghdad is about my father fleeing Iraq in 1941 to start a new life in America. So it's all about starting over and resilience and the power of family and the power of love. And I'm also do film and singing. And I just so happy to be here, performing artist and it's great to be here, and happy holidays to everyone.
You
And let
as
me know if you want
well.
some jelly
Some
beans.
jelly beans from Barbie. And we're going to have each of you back on our show as special guests in the new year as well. So look forward to the famous Jim Master Show special guest invitations that will come your way, so we can have you back and we can do full shows and episodes with each of you. We have another legendary guest joining us here. And there she is. Carol Hollenbeck. How are you, Carol? Oh, Carol, your microphone is muted.
It's just pantomime.
So right now it's just ventriloquism. There you go. There you go.
I'm sorry.
She wanted to do a special big grand entrance though. So there she is. How are you, Carol?
I'm okay. I'm okay.
Fantastic.
Now, happy holidays to everybody.
Happy holidays to
Happy
you.
holidays.
And let our audience know, and we have more guests coming up in just a second. Let our audience know a little bit about your fabulous, talented background, Carol, as well.
Well, I was an actress, a Hollywood starlet in the 60s, Confessions of a Hollywood Starlet. And this is my novella that's out now. That would make a great Christmas thing. It's short, to the point, A Moment of Blonde Madness. And it's on Amazon, Barnes & Noble. And it's reasonably priced, and it would make a very good Christmas gift. Also a beach type of a book. But anyway, that being said, that's that.
That's fantastic.
I've been doing a lot of different things, keeping busy and keeping myself going, and it's I have a lot of different projects in the works. I really do have a lot of, and I'm hoping to sing sometime. In my older years now, I want to become a singer now. Oh my God, it would be nice if I could sing. But
yes, well, we'll probably sing "We Wish You a Merry Christmas" or something together on the show. What would you say is one or two things that you've done that you're most noted for, that the generalized public would know you for the most?
Well, ironically, a film that I did way back in the 60s called Eden Cried, which went missing for like several years. And then when it was found again, now, I'm coming out in another film magazine. Cinema Retro did an article on me, the missing film Eden Cried. It's kind of a spoof on beach party flicks in the 60s. And it's really silly, but it's a lot of fun to have. And but I'm trying to make it into a cult film. And it's because it was so long that it was missing. And believe you me, I didn't want to see it. I did not want to see it. I absolutely did not like it at all. And then when it finally resurfaced and I found out it was out there, I got it. And I've had many screenings of it here and around my area here. And it's delightful. They did some changes that I never knew about. And it's so silly and goofy that it's a lot of fun. And
what's the name of it again?
Eden Cried. It's
Very nice.
and it's like $12 on Sinister Cinemas, but it's like a cult film. And I mean, that's like a moment in my life, because they gave me a local Hollywood premiere up in my hometown where I had the red carpet out.
That is incredible.
I went through the whole starlet thing.
That is amazing.
Then I left Hollywood because of the famous casting couch. And
yes, that's right.
Because it was very prevalent then. But
no casting couches on this episode, just sled. Just a sled.
Yeah.
Well, it's good to see you, Carol. And we have another special guest joining us who loves our show. We love her. And I will let you do your introduction. Welcome. Did your sound go off? Can you hear us? We hear you.
Oh, no.
The joys of live. The joys of live. You don't hear us, huh? Well, we'll leave you up so that way you can test it. We hear you, but you don't hear us, right? Sounds like. Anybody want to play charades?
The Brady button.
let's
Here's the
bring
story.
in this special guest. Who
Jim,
do we have there? I'll let you introduce yourself and your background. Welcome.
Jim, how you doing? Good seeing you again. Raymond Castronovo. So we go by Streetwise. Growing up as a young boy in Brooklyn, we had a record contract to tour the world. But as young Italians, we also have pregnant wives, and we're very young.
That's right. And you usually have a saxophone with you, don't you?
That's right. So
Yes.
we put everything on hold, and now we're back in the music world, and we're just moving all over the country, all over the world. And I got to tell you, it's a big help for you, Jim. And happy holidays to everybody. And right now, it's this time of year that everybody should spread the love, because here comes Christmas Day.
That's exactly right. That's exactly right. Do you like Raymond's Boston accent? There's a little Jersey in there, right?
Boston. Mhm.
Up in Canarsie, Brooklyn.
That's right. That's what I thought. And we have another guest. We have somebody new. Now, you guys are veterans of Lovity Hall and the Jim Masters Show. This very special guest, this is her first time joining us on the show. So we will welcome her. Very first time, singer-songwriter. Welcome to the show. And look, she's got the microphone. She's got the tree. She's got the red. I will let you introduce yourself and tell us a little bit about yourself. And welcome from all your friends here at the Jim Masters Show. That's you, Lurleen.
I think she's in Helene's neighborhood.
Do you hear us, Lurleen?
Oh.
Well, you must if you're shaking your head. Do you hear us? You hear us, right? Are you speaking? So nothing, you know what's happening? There's no audio coming through your microphone. So you hear us and we see you and you see us, but there's no sound coming through your microphone. Exactly. How did this happen?
I hate when that happens.
No worries. We're only seen by 45.3 million, but that's nothing to worry about.
Check, can you hear me now?
Do we hear you now?
Yeah.
Yes, you can hear me?
We do.
Yay, Eureka. Okay, wonderful. Well, I'll jump back. I am Lurleen Ladd, and I am a singer-songwriter from Austin, Texas, and I'm really pleased to be with you all this evening. I even said y'all for you, so I hope that was Texan enough for that.
We love it.
I'm also the founder of an organization called Wavemakers. It's all about supporting women 40 plus in the music industry. And we just had a big Christmas concert on Thursday night. So we have been in the mood.
That is so fantastic. That is great. Welcome. It's your first time here, and we'll have you back as a guest as well, so we can really talk about your career and everything. But welcome to your family here. These are some of our great guests. And Helene, can you hear us, Helene? Helene? So no, we hear her. You guys hear her cough?
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Well, you look good, Helene. How is everybody celebrating their holiday? What are some things you guys will be doing? It's coming up, next week and the week after. Santa, what will you be doing besides deliveries?
How did you know I was with Uber Eats? No, unfortunately, you're starting with a bummer. My mom, I'm caregiver to my mom now. She's 93.
Yes, I know. Yeah.
Wow.
Fell and broke her hip last week, and she's in rehab, and I'll be spending Christmas by her bedside.
It's a beautiful, beautiful thing to do, and to spend time with her and to be with her, especially over the holidays,
Yeah.
Life is precious and life is short for sure. And matter of fact, I guess that's a pretty good entree to maybe just taking a second to remember two very special guests who were with us on our show. One both were dear friends, very noted people. Last week we lost very famous actress, Jill Jacobson, who was on Star Trek and Falcon Crest and Days of Our Lives. And
Wow.
she passed away of cancer at 70. She did
Wow.
her very final interview with us just 2 months ago.
Oh my
And she
God.
had been given a pretty
Wow.
good bill of health, but then took a turn and passed last week. And so we remembered Jill. And then the week or so before that was the amazing Kreskin passed away. Remember him on so many shows and specials and The Tonight Show. And he was an incredible mentalist and TV personality and so much more. And he passed. So we will remember Jill and remember the amazing Kreskin, legends in the entertainment industry, and really sweetheart of people out there for sure. So we wanted to just take a note to pay homage to them as well. So that's a beautiful thing that you're doing, Nick, as well. And Chili Willie, how about you? What are you going to be doing for the holidays?
Well, I'll probably get some sleep somewhere between now and then because we just got a brand new chinchilla, right? So this thing at nighttime goes around and around and around and around because they're nocturnal. So they keep me up all night. So from now to then, I'm going to figure some things out with this chinchilla. But yeah, hey, he's amazing. But he doesn't talk back, but he's cool, calm, and collective, sleeps all day and chills out and does his thing at nighttime. Me and Valette, my fiance, we're going to have a wonderful time, wonderful Christmas here in Los Angeles. Probably write about a couple more songs between now and then. But just reflecting and thinking back on the whole year and missing mom and dad this time of year, of course, because they also passed away a while back. But life is still good, and I still think about them each and every day like it's Christmas every single day.
That's the best way to be. How about you, Valerie? What will
Oh,
you be
yes.
doing for the holidays besides
am-
eating the rest of the Barbie jelly beans?
Yes, I know. I don't think they're going to last till Christmas. Well, I'm
No.
going to be celebrating Christmas and Hanukkah with my family in Maryland, with my nieces and nephew and mom and sister and brother-in-law and 3 dogs that are the cutest dogs in the whole world. And then for New Year's, I'm going to a friend's house and we are having an old-fashioned slumber party,
Very nice.
Nice.
Yeah, so I'm excited, and of course the holiday parties this weekend. So it's really a special time to be together, and I hope your mom feels better, by the way, and with their rehab. I totally understand. So my heart is
Thank
with
you,
you.
Valerie. I appreciate it.
And of all of our family that's not with us, they always live with us in our hearts.
They sure
That's
do.
right.
They sure do.
That's right.
Carol, and your beautiful green scarf.
Oh,
How are you celebrating your holidays, my friend?
I'm going to celebrate it very quietly. Actually, nothing is quiet in New York.
No.
Fun because I've had many parties, and Thanksgiving was huge. Friend had 15 people over in the studio, and so he's now decided, along with other people, we're going to a restaurant, a quiet restaurant here on 9th Avenue, and have a somewhat of a quiet Christmas.
Very nice. Yeah.
And before I go, when she heard that I was
yes
on your show, she kept me up all night until I said I would actually bring her on to say hello. Hello, Dolly. Hello.
Oh my God.
You back where you belong. Looking swell. Anyway, I had to do it, Jim.
I love it. It's fantastic.
Night.
I absolutely love it. And Raymond, how are you celebrating the holidays?
Jim, we started early. So
You did.
we did a few weeks ago. We put on a show at the Suffolk Theater, sold it out, and we raised over $35,000 so homeless veterans could have a nice Christmas.
That's fantastic.
Thank you.
Yep, that's
Thank you.
And then this past weekend, being our kids are spread around, we celebrated Christmas this past weekend.
Right.
So Santa Claus came for everybody this past weekend, and come up the real Christmas, we're just going to be hanging around with the local people and having some fun.
That is really terrific. That's a beautiful thing to do. And Laureline, how are you going to be celebrating your holiday?
Well, we just moved into our house. It's been a 2-year renovation. So I will be looking for boxes of things that are helpful for the holiday. Like, where are the stockings? Where's everything? So I'm a little bit got some mystery to it. Like, what is in box number 12? So I will find it before the 24th. That's my plan.
Maybe you should wait till Boxing Day.
Hey, that is so smart. Very, very good idea. I'm sure the kids and everybody will be totally understanding of that approach, but we'll see.
I never talk down to my audience.
I love that. Do you have a favorite holiday memory that stands out, whether you're a kid or even recently? Nick, how about you? Is there one or two memories that stand out for you at holiday time?
Yeah, one especially. I was a very freakish child. I was in love with old showbiz. I was a film historian when I was like 9 years old.
Old soul, yeah.
Yeah, kind of. And I wanted something desperately for Christmas one year, and it was the Groucho Marx album, double album of his Carnegie Hall concert. And I just had a feeling it was there. And one night when my parents were out doing something, my little butt was seen coming out of this closet where all the presents were kept. And I found the album and I listened to both of them and rewrapped it, put it under the thing. And when I opened it, it was really my first acting experience, you know?
Wow, that's cool.
Wow, the Groucho album. Wow.
Yeah, huh?
Never heard this before. You know, that kind of thing. So yeah, that was a happy memory. You know, that was a sort of a private happy memory.
A private happy memory that you shared on our show. We really appreciate that. Chili Willie, how about you? Any special holiday memories that stand out for you, my friend?
Well, we're East Coast guys, me and you. New Haven, Connecticut is in the house on this side and whatnot. So as kids, yes, as kids, we used to watch Babes in Toyland, March of the Wooden Soldiers, and so forth. I mean, that's like a classic movie and so forth. So we just sit there and watch the movie by the fireplace and just have a great time and reenact these things, even a year after, even to today. In fact, I just watched it over the Thanksgiving time because it's a tradition for me. It's almost like watching Home Alone. One of those things. But yeah, those were great memories back then and there. But what I want to do, because I have to perform tonight, I want to be able to do something for you guys real quick here. Jim, before
something special. What would you like to do?
Well, you know me. I brought these bongos out here, and I'm ready to hit you up and so forth, and maybe we could join in and we wish you a Merry Christmas. Wish you a Merry Christmas. We wish you a Merry Christmas. We wish you a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. Everybody now. We wish you a Merry Christmas. We wish you a Merry Christmas. We wish you a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year.
That would not have been complete. That would not have been complete without the bum at the end.
Jim, I love you.
Willie, where you performing?
Okay, I am. You know what? Last time we did the thing at Catalina's, remember? On Sunset Boulevard. I did an interview with you from there. From over there. That's where.
Fabulous.
That's right. We're back there again tonight.
That is so cool.
There's a new CD coming out next year. We're preparing the CD for submission for the Grammys of the following year. So we're starting early. Oh, there's a lot of work. The 2023 Lifetime Living Legend Award I took home last year for the field of jazz percussionist. God has been good to me. What can I say? It is what it is. But Jim, thank you very much for inviting me. I got to run out of here. I love you, Dan.
We love
Happy
you.
holidays.
You guys.
Very
Happy
happy.
holidays.
Bye, guys.
Blessed
I
holiday.
love you guys. Bye.
Have fun.
This again. We'll keep the porch
I'll
light
keep-
on for you.
Thank you. And the milk and cookies.
And the milk and well, Nick makes the cookies. So you're going to talk to Santa.
Call me
He-
Betty.
Hey, Santa.
He's in the middle, the top square there, Hollywood Squares.
Wow. Thanks, guys. God bless.
God bless you as well. Fantastic.
Does anyone else think he looked like a Sephardic Jewish guy?
Chili Willy Groove.
Yeah, he had the hat and
Oh, the hat, the whole thing, right?
Yeah, really. Sorry, it was cool.
Now, Lurleen, did you want to perform? You wanted to do something for us, right?
I can absolutely do a song for you if you'd like one.
That would be so
Yay.
great because you look so positioned and the tree.
Yeah.
What is the room that you're in there? Is that in your house?
This is my living room, yes.
Oh, wow.
Very nice. Very
Very
nice.
pretty.
You said that's in
Very-
Austin?
So through the magic, I have elves helping me, so I can.
Oh, you have an elf Helen. Oh, that's
I've
great.
got a way to perform a little winter wonderland for you if you guys will do it.
Fabulous.
Okay, let's go.
You got it.
Sleigh bells ring, are you listening? In the lane, snow is glistening, a beautiful sight. We're happy tonight, walking in a winter wonderland. We're going away, is the bluebird here to stay? Is the new bird? He sings a love song as we go along, walking in a winter wonderland. In the meadow we can build a snowman and pretend that he is Parson Brown. He'll say, are you married? We'll say, no, man, but you can do the job when you're in town. Later on, we'll conspire as we dream by the fire to face unafraid the plans that we've made, walking in a winter wonderland. Walking in a winter wonderland. In the meadow we can build a snowman and pretend that he is Parson Brown. He'll say, are you married? We'll say, no, man, but you can do the job when you're in town. But later on, we'll conspire as we dream by the fire to face unafraid the plans that we've made, walking in a winter wonderland. To face unafraid the plans that we made, walking in a winter wonderland.
Very nice. Very nice.
Just had a nightclub in my house.
Wow.
Really, really nice.
Nice. Good
that's
work,
awesome.
Lurleen.
Yeah, that is awesome. Fantastic. So, are you performing throughout the holidays as well, or you're going to rest easy?
I had a few shows leading up to this point, and now I think I'm going to just sort of just coast into the fun part of food and friends and family. I'm ready. So bring it on.
Very
I
nice.
say.
You know,
So, Carol, did you want to sing a holiday favorite at all? Is there something that comes to mind for you? Deck the halls, or
if only if people would sing it. I don't know probably all the words to anything, because this is just an afterthought for me right now that I suddenly want to be a singer.
sometimes afterthoughts are fabulous.
No, everybody will agree with me on that.
Oh,
Might
sure.
not be I might not be agreeable for other people. Whatever. If you want to sing, I'll sing along. I don't know. I don't think I know the words to every,
What would you want to sing? Is there Deck the Halls, Jingle Bells, anything that is one of the basic ones?
I've been looking at a lot of videos with Johnny Mathis.
Oh, yeah.
All those. Well, chestnuts roasting. I don't know. And I just love that voice of his. And amongst others, Sinatra and Elvis and Johnny Mathis and Tony Bennett. Legendaries. They're real legendaries. But I don't know. I don't know the words to all these songs. So I'd end up humming it.
Do 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 do. You could be the Ray Khan of singers. Do 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 do. How about you, Valerie? Do you have a tune you want to sing?
Sure, I'll
Because
just sing.
Valerie hits that stage, all bets are off.
Yes, thank you. I will do a little ditty, and I'll let you guess what this is, and I'll just sing a couple of stanzas. Okay, here we go.
We don't have to edit out the word ditty, do we?
Yes.
A little
So-
gem for all of you.
Yes. Oh, the weather outside is frightful, but the fire is so delightful. And since we've no place to go, let it snow, let it snow, let it snow. When we finally kiss goodnight, I'll hate going out in the storm. But if you really hold me tight, all the way home I'll be warm. The fire is slowly dying, and dear, we're still goodbying. But as long as you love me so, let it snow, let it snow, let it snow. Thank you.
Very nice. Very,
Thank
very
you.
nice.
One of my favorite songs.
You want to hear an original?
We love that. Yeah, somebody has an original?
Yeah, I wanted to write a old-fashioned Christmas song.
Okay.
So this is it. Ready?
You
Yes.
got it, Santa.
Sing along if you don't know it.
Oh, okay.
I sing along if you don't know it. Here he said,
Don't know it.
take it away, my friend.
It's a jingle, jangle, jingle kind of Christmas. All the bells will soon be ringing merrily. It's jingle, jangle, jingle kind of Christmas. You can tell it from the bells upon the tree. Oh, the jingle, jangle, jingle makes me happy. It's a song that I know very, very well. I can close my eyes and say that I know it's Christmas Day, 'cause that jingle, jangle, jingle rings a bell. Merry Christmas.
Very nice. Very, very nice. Lots of applause from the audience on that one as well.
Thank you, everyone. Thank you.
Now, speaking of the audience, Helene is in the audience. Her computer is giving her trouble. She goes, "Hi from the audience. My computer is not working. It's not letting her unmute her mic and camera." So she's cheering us all on from the audience. Take a rain check to be a guest again. So here she is. She wanted to be on. She was on, but the computer decided not to. In our overly dependent technology-driven society we're in, sometimes the computers can really do a number on things, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Tell her Carol Holodeck said hello. I know her.
Absolutely. I sure will. Absolutely.
Or happy holidays to her, whatever.
Now, Raymond, how about you?
Well, so we could sing a song. So last year we released our own Christmas song.
Yeah, let's hear what you got.
And this year it's really hitting it big. So I'm going to go put some music on and I'm going to sing with you.
Fantastic. Excellent. So we're going to have that. Okay. You still have those jelly beans left, Valerie?
Oh,
Maybe not.
There may be a few that I'm eating now.
Now
Maybe.
try to sing that same song.
Let it
You're
go,
right.
let it
All right.
go.
All right, Raymond, take it away, my friend.
Here comes Christmas Day. Santa knows who's been kind and who paid the price. He's checking his list so he knows who's naughty and nice. When we hear those Christmas bells jingle all the way, and the children go to sleep, they dream about the sleigh. Spread the love and the joy. Here comes Christmas Day. The elves are busy, their spirits are burning bright. Tiny hands are crafting dreams. What a sight. When we hear those Christmas bells jingle all the way, and the children go to sleep, they dream about the sleigh. Spread the love and the joy. Here comes Christmas Day.
Ho, ho, ho! Have you children been naughty or nice?
Well, Santa, I've been very nice.
Are you sure? I'm gonna ask your mother.
When we hear those Christmas bells jingle all the way, and the children go to sleep, they dream about the sleigh. Spread the love and the joy. Here comes Christmas Day. Santa's been here. The children wake up and they rub their eyes. On this Christmas morn, all the toys, oh, what a surprise. When we hear those Christmas bells jingle all the way, and the children go to sleep, they dream about the sleigh. Spread the love and the joy. Now it's Christmas, now it's Christmas, now it's Christmas Day.
Very nice.
Ho, ho, ho! Merry Christmas to you, your
Family and your friends.
Really
Love
nice. Very sweet.
it. Good. That's nice.
Yeah.
Got a cameo from Santa. Amazing.
So is that available somewhere, Raymond? Is that on an album or
Yep. So that's on all the music streaming platforms.
streaming,
It's on
yeah.
on
Here, I-
Spotify. It's
What am I
really
saying?
doing well.
Album. That's old school, huh? Album. Forget
Yeah,
it.
right.
It's streaming.
Yep, it's on all the music streaming platforms. Here comes Christmas Day from Streetwise.
Wow, that's really cool. That's really well done. Well done. And all the viewers have been commenting and loving it. Was there anything that you wanted to also sing, Lurleen, while you're here and all set up with the?
I can. It's an original song that I wrote. So
Nice.
while there's Christmas music, this is a song that's really a sort of star-crossed lovers story at Christmas time. So I'll get that for you. How about that?
That would be great. Exactly.
great.
What's the weather like in Texas right now?
It was like 75 today, and
Oh.
Very
Not
nice.
festive, let me tell you, not festive. But we're on through that because
You said you're in the Austin area?
I am. I'm in Austin. Yes.
Austin's really a bubbling place, isn't it? So much going on in Austin.
There is a lot. We
Yeah.
come up with this complaint about traffic, which is maybe a glass half full kind of thing, but But there are wonderful parts of our city we do love.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, so I'm going to give you a little Angeline here. He loved a girl, Angeline was her name, but he had to leave her when the fighting came. Christmas Eve, as they kissed their last goodbyes, he held a ring. And tears were in her eyes, oh, Angeline. Christmas Eve, question asked, a wedding day in spring shall pass, but a soldier's gun laid that sweet boy in his grave, and now he's gone away from Angeline, oh, Angeline. White roses at your feet, Angeline. Are you remembering a bridal wreath and a white rose bouquet she laid upon a young man's grave? And the war is won and church bells ring, but there are no bells for Angeline, oh, Angeline. White roses at your feet, Angeline. Are you remembering? Well, fare thee well to one true love, shine upon her from the stars above. When winter snows lie cold upon the ground on Christmas Eve, Angeline can be found, oh, Angeline. White roses at your feet, Angeline. Are you remembering? The snow is falling, the snow is falling down like petals on the ground. The snow is falling down like petals on the ground. The snow is falling down, down. It's falling down. Snow is falling down, down. It's falling down.
Really nice. Very, very nice. Beautiful. Well done. So that's an original.
That is indeed.
And that's also streaming as well.
It is. I did a Christmas album last year called Diamonds in the Snow, and had lots of classic Christmas music on there. We did some kind of interesting interpretations of a Pretender song, which is 2,000 Miles, that we love Chrissy Hine and the Pretenders. Amazing. Covered a little Donny Hathaway, which is
Oh, yeah.
he's amazing. And just different interpretations of some classic upbeat Christmas songs. We had a big band, a whole horn section, and just had a blast with that.
That's fantastic.
Yep.
So that's really great. So that again, you said is on all the streaming platforms, and
Yes.
wow, that's fantastic. Congratulations on that. That's a great song,
Yeah.
isn't it, gang?
You have plenty of songwriters on that panel, and songs take their little winding path to where they finally land, and that song certainly made its path.
Absolutely.
But that's
You know,
the songwriting.
you mentioned Donny Hathaway, and here's a little trivia for you guys. You might get this right away, but there's a very famous television series that aired on CBS early 70s to mid to late 70s, and very, very popular series. And Donny Hathaway sang the theme to that series. Anybody want to guess what series it is?
Give me a clue.
Yes.
You'll probably get it right away if I say who the legendary creator is, who we just lost last year at the age of 101.
Oh, Norman Lear.
Norman Lear.
Later, and
Donny Hathaway sang the theme to "And Then There's Maud." And then
Oh,
that's Donny Hathaway singing that.
what a great song that was, too.
That was Donny Hathaway who sang that. Hey, gang, we've got another special guest joining us here. And we are so honored to have him here.
Sorry,
Oh,
it took
no,
me a
that-
while to get on.
Oh, that's fantastic. Good things come to those who wait. Patience is a virtue, all those things. It is our Christmas special, so we're so happy to have you here. What we're doing is usually I do these whole elaborate introductions for the guests. Some of the guests here, there were some other guests that were here earlier, but some have to jump on stage and all. But tell us who you are and a little bit about yourself. I'm having the guests sort of introduce themselves.
Sure. I'm first of all, it's a pleasure to be here, and thank you so much for having me.
You're welcome.
I'm Ed Johnson. I'm from California, San Francisco Bay Area, and I have a Brazilian jazz group that I write most of the music for called Novo Tempo, and we have a recent album out, full-length album. It's our third studio album together, and then we also just released a holiday single, which is available now on my Bandcamp page. You can download it, and it's a Brazilian take on the old Christmas carol, "Hark the Herald Angels Sing." So,
Oh, that's fantastic.
check it out.
That is great. So tell us a little bit more about the band. You guys are really on fire when you hit the stage.
Yeah, it's a large group. At its biggest, there's 8 members, including myself, and it includes 2 horns, wonderful sax player Kristen Strom, who also plays flute and other woodwinds, and she's also a really great singer. John Worley on trumpet and flugelhorn, an amazing Canadian singer and pianist, Jennifer Scott, who's just tremendous, and her husband Renee Wurst plays bass with us, and Kristen, the sax player, her husband Scott Sorkin, plays guitar, and he's my co-producer on the project as well.
What do you play?
I play guitar and sing.
Cool.
Yeah.
So everybody's been singing a Christmas carol of their choice. Did you want to sing anything a cappella, Ed, while we've got you?
A cappella?
Sure. Unless you had something with you, like a piccolo laying on the floor or something. Doesn't everybody have a piccolo laying on the floor?
Well, I have a guitar here.
Oh, fantastic.
Oh, wow.
Oh, wow.
I love the lighting too. It's almost as if you're like in the 5th dimension or
Yeah,
something.
right.
It's a little Twilight Zone. What would you like to perform? And it's so great to have you here, Ed.
Thank you.
And we'll have you on in the new year as a full guest too, and we'll celebrate you and maybe some of the other band members can join us as well. You're
Yeah.
welcome to.
That would be great.
It'd be great. Yeah.
If you would allow, I would like to do an original song. This is
Gang,
called-
what do you think? Should we allow him to do that?
Yes.
Yes.
Called-
Thumbs up, Ed, from the gang, the Lovity gang.
Great. This
All
is a one I wrote with my friend Mimi Hills. It's called Winter's First Cold Days.
Fantastic. And
You hearing that coming through?
Yeah, we hear it.
In the first cold days of winter, the California earth lies hot and dry. An Arctic wind blows off the ocean and sends it to thrills us deep inside. We all want to feed the hungry children. Too bad that their parents don't work hard. We all like a shelter for the homeless. Just don't put it up in my backyard. We sing of peace on earth, honoring Jesus' birth, buying these presents for our friends and family. But once upon a midnight clear, a bright and shining star appeared, a harbinger of peace to guide our way. Could anybody see that star, looking at the way things are today? Through the gridlock lights and tinsel lies a man who never has enough to eat. Set aside your shopping list and slow down to embrace a stranger on the street. Working for peace on earth reminds us what life is worth, not just in winter's first cold days, but all year long. And someday on a midnight clear, if a message should appear, could we look into the sky and see another bright and shining star, leading us from where we are today? Looking for a shining star, leading us from where we are today. And someday on a midnight clear, another message could appear to all. And someday on a midnight clear, another message could appear to all.
Very nice. Very nice.
Thank you.
Very, very nice. Very, very nice, my friend.
Thank you.
Now that's available too on streaming as well.
That one isn't available yet, but
Oh, so wait. We have a
Maybe.
graphic. We have a graphic for that. It's called a JMS Exclusive.
Oh, right.
So that was a little teaser beforehand.
Yeah,
Wow.
exactly.
When is that coming out? Thanks for
Um,
sharing that with us.
You can actually, you can watch it on on the YouTube channel, the Griffin Carolers, GRYPHON, Griffin Carolers on YouTube,
Very good.
and it's part of
Love it.
a concert video.
That's fantastic. And we have more special guests joining us. You see on the screen there is John. Hey, John, welcome. And Pepper J is in there too. They're setting them all up.
How you doing, Jim?
Hey, how are you? This is another incredibly well-known and award-winning singer-songwriter. He's coming
Right.
to us. I believe you're in Pahrump, Nevada right now, right?
Well, tonight we're in Nashville. We've been in the studio
You're in
all day.
Nashville. Wow, that's fantastic.
And we just got back from the studio and just in time to do this.
Oh,
We
that's
have to get back because Jim's expecting us.
Oh, that's so great of you. They've been regular guests on our show several times, and just great people. So what we're doing is we're having, normally I do these elaborate introductions. We're having the guests introduce themselves and tell the viewers and our other guests a little bit about themselves. Tell us about you and some of the cool things you're working on and all the rest, John.
Well, welcome.
And hello to Pepper J on the left.
Here's Pepper J right here.
Hey, Pepper J, how are you?
Hi, Jim Masters. Happy holidays to you.
We love you, Pepper J. You too.
Jim, I got to tell you, you have some of the best guests on
Yes,
your
you do.
show. You're outstanding to have these people that come on your show. It's just amazing.
The pleasure is all mine. We had Eddie Munster from the Munsters
Yeah.
put Patrick on the other night.
John Davidson not too long
John
ago.
Davidson.
Oh my gosh, I haven't seen him in years. I used to go to Vegas to watch him perform in the main showroom, and he was absolutely one of the best entertainers.
He has this little venue up in New Hampshire called Club Sandwich, and it's in Sandwich, New Hampshire, in the Lakes region. He's from Massachusetts. He has a nice home in New Hampshire, and he opened it up maybe 4 or 5 years ago from about May to late September. And he would bring in all these different acts who would come in on the weekdays, and then he would perform on Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, which he still does. And it's a cool little venue with all of it's a John Davidson shrine, and you can see everything about him there. But he's got all these eclectic chairs and couches, mix match. He comes in on a swing. He puts on a whole show, works with the audience. And then it wraps up in October, and then he goes to Mexico, and he's on his boat through the winter in Mexico, which is nice. And he just... he's got a friend, and they're heading to Scotland for Christmas, and he sends everybody his love as well. But yeah, a consummate entertainer, John Davidson, of course.
I just wanted to say you have the best guests. We enjoy listening to you.
And many of them are in the screens here on Hollywood Squares with us. And a couple of new, Ed Johnson's new, Lurlene's with us. Lurlene's a fabulous singer-songwriter. She is in Austin, Texas. And Ed is here as well from California. He's an amazing talent. So a lot of great folks. And so you were just producing there in Nashville, huh? Some exciting stuff?
We were recording 5 more songs.
Yes.
5 more songs, huh?
CD. And it's fabulous to be here.
You've won some recent awards too and recognition too, didn't you?
I'm gonna let Pepper tell you because I can never remember.
Yeah, come on in, Pepper. You can come in. Pepper,
I
you're
don't
always
even have
in.
my hat
Pepper,
on.
is that
Hi,
green?
Jim.
You're wearing green, right, Pepper?
I am wearing green.
That's my
I'm
favorite color.
I'm
So you
not
have to be
wearing
in the
the
shot.
color.
That's my
Well,
favorite color.
Let's see. Most recently, the Producer's Choice Awards awarded his song "One Heck of a Girl," which is on his "I Keep Dreaming" album, the best single of 2004. And then also at the last month,
2004.
Oh, 2004. 2024.
There you go.
Well, that's it. 2024. I missed it too.
Yeah.
Okay, it's getting late. And he won Oh, the International Singer-Songwriter Association just named his album Best Album of the Year, Silver. So that was nice. And the couple more this month, last month. Oh, the West Coast Country Music Association named him Songwriter of the Year Gospel for his song Bring Me Home, and named that song New Gospel of the Year. And he also was awarded for his song I Keep Rolling On, Best New Country of the Year. So that's what's happened in the last 6 to 8 weeks. It's been fun.
That's fantastic. Congratulations. And also Pepper J is a legend in the entertainment industry and lots of ties to not only music, but Hollywood and more. For the viewers that are new, that are watching, or these guests here who may not be aware, tell us a little bit about your incredible background.
Oh, I don't know if I'd use the word incredible with it, but I started when I was early. I was 5, started producing shows. By the time we were 7 and 8, we produced backyard shows and the entire neighborhood would show up and we would charge them a nickel to come in. And we provide lemonade and make all this money until my father said, well, how much was your sugar? How much were your cups? I didn't like that, learning all about expenses against income. That was not fun. I was in a few TV, what do you call them? Shows, sitcoms.
Yes, you were. Sitcoms,
movies over the years. And you never had me in any of the movies you directed. How come?
You gotta have connections.
Oh, so
gotta have connections.
I just realized that. He's directed movies. I wasn't in those.
Let me tell you a little story. One night I'm watching Rat Pack on TV. It's a documentary. And they're showing Sinatra and all these other people on stage. And what's her name? Sophie Tucker.
Yeah.
And when they were doing that, they panned from the stage to the audience. And right in the middle of the audience was this little bitty kid wearing a dress and a hat. And that was Pepper. And I went and got Pepper and I said, look at you're on this documentary right there.
Okay, now I have my hat.
She's got her hat. Yeah.
It's perfect.
So basically, the last 35 years, I've done some movies, but I'm really just producing music. John has new songs coming out, and I have to tell you a couple of kids. Pearl Seaback, I Want You for Christmas, which John and I wrote with her. Sophie Love, a bluesy rock, Poison in My Veins, just got released. John wrote that with her. So it's been a happening 2024. I remember the two. Okay.
We're just enjoying our life, you know, and we're very fortunate to be able to do what we do. And we just love it.
Absolutely. You
we
guys
agree with each other all the time. We're, 24 hours a day.
How many years now?
2.5 weeks.
Wait, was that
what month is this? We're 35 years.
Yeah.
35 years.
Wow.
And what's the secret to it all?
Well, here's what we do. We go out and we made a pact. We go out on romantic dates twice a week. She goes on Tuesday, I go on Thursdays.
You go.
That's in one of our movies.
Separate places.
That same joke is in one of our movies.
Oh, that's so funny, Nick.
I think that's what I got it.
Penny Youngman's on a rotisserie right now.
That is funny. I love that. I love that. Now, each of the guests, and I know you guys have been busy all day in Nashville, but each of the guests have sung just a little something of a Christmas carol. Did you guys want to do something for us? It could be a cappella, whatever you want to do. It could be you deck the halls or anything. Feel free, John and Pepper J. Yeah.
What's the Christmas song?
Or anything that's holiday from your collection.
Yeah, I think this is the chorus. I was singing this the other night, a Christmas song we were performing, and I forgot the words. My own song, I don't know. But it goes something like this. I want a Christmas with you, share the light, harmony with me tonight. Hear applause, feel the glow, Sing along, enjoy the show. It's a dream come true. I want a Christmas with you.
It includes the laughter at the end too.
Yeah,
I want the version that's streaming that has the laughter at the end. That's perfect.
Yeah, we've never
Most
put that
Christmas
out.
songs end with ho ho ho. You guys add the laughter. So that's great, you guys. We were asking also, I want to make sure if I have to ask Ed this too, and I believe you guys, and if I missed anybody, let me know. We were talking about a favorite Christmas memory. Do you guys have a Christmas or holiday memory or two, either from childhood or even later in life, that stand out as personal favorites for you, John and Pepper J?
Well, I have a memorable one. And I was 18 years old. And I was sitting with about 13, 14 other guys in a rice paddy in Vietnam. And we were on night patrol. And it was Christmas Eve. And we all whispered, Merry Christmas. And I thought to myself, I will never complain about where I sleep because it's never going to be as bad as this.
Yeah.
So that experience, I've enjoyed every Christmas and every day. And that's something that always stands out in my mind that night. And when we were there, I was hoping and saying to myself, things are going to get better. And I was very fortunate they did. But that's something that stands out for me and gives me a greater appreciation for everything that we have.
Beautiful. That's a great memory. Thanks for sharing that personal memory. How about you, Ed, as well? A memory from the holidays, either from childhood or more recent, that stands out for you?
Let me think here.
Besides being on the Jim Masters show, we know that.
Yeah, right.
Top 5 at least, I hope.
Probably first Christmas where I had a daughter, and then my son was born, and my daughter was 6. So having them both present for their first Christmas together, was, I don't know, just really hit me as a very profound moment. Kind of stands out among all the Christmases.
Those are 2 great gifts. Yeah, beautiful gifts, right? Absolutely. Thanks for sharing that. Lurleen, did I ask you as well a favorite?
Now I've had time to really think about my options. So while this is not a touching story, it was with my kids and my husband. We were on a trip to Colorado, staying in a hotel, and there was a restaurant that was just a very short little ride away, and they actually had a sled and they drove you up the hill to the restaurant, which we all went to. It was lovely. We ate, and then they brought the check. And my husband looked at me, and I said, I didn't bring my purse. And he said, I didn't bring my wallet. And so I said, don't worry about it, because we'll just sign that in the room. And so when the waiter came over with the bill, we said, we'll just sign that. And they said, we have nothing to do with the hotel you're staying at. There is no way to sign anything. And so we sort of said, well, I mean, but, you'll let us leave, right? And we'll come back and money. They made a few phone calls. The kids for a second looked at us like, this is where the dishwashing comes in. They were like, possibly, a lot of washing of dishes. So I did remember that since I had no purse, he had no wallet, and we thought we could sign our way out of that, but they didn't make any comments. Nobody was good.
That's a great one. Yeah, that's a vivid memory for sure. Wow.
Disaster averted.
Sign your way out.
Touching moments with children, but that one kind of comes to mind.
Absolutely. And how about you, Raymond?
Yep. So I have to say it's got to be more recent because now I have a 2-year-old granddaughter.
Congratulations.
Yep. So that was a real special little gift. For when she was 1, it was something. Now all the emotions come out. She's a regular old little girl.
What's her name?
Her name is Estella. And actually on our last release, I wrote a song called Estella.
Oh, that's cool. What a great name.
Yeah.
That's
I wrote a
fantastic.
book about Abbott and Estella. Great Christmas present.
Did you, Raymond, did you want to share a little
Valerie
of that
hates
song?
me, by the way. I could tell.
Yeah,
Yeah.
sure.
Yeah.
wanna,
yeah.
sing
Whenever
a
I make a
little
joke, she
Estella?
looks at me like,
Yeah. So I could do a little acapella.
Yeah, for
Okay.
Stella, and yeah, maybe she'll see this, and
Yeah, well, Estella. Estella. Oh, Estella. Ready with a smile and a sweet embrace. Keep you well, keep you safe forever. In my arms through any weather. Fight the storm with us together. I won't let you down. Hold you tight, I'll watch you soar. Guide you when you require more. It's your essence I'll always adore, and I won't let you down. I can feel your heart, I can feel your soul connected to mine. I can see you're wise, I can see your kind that shines through all the time. And that's on all the music streaming platforms. 2 more verses. Yep.
I like that. That's
Yeah.
great. That's nice for Stella, huh?
Stella, yep.
Real nice. Hey, Stella. Valerie, did you clear
Yeah.
out all those jelly beans yet?
Not yet. I'm trying to save them. They'll
Got a box of
slowly,
Barbie jelly beans she's been
yes,
clearing out.
yes, they'll slowly be a memory
I was
for
gonna
to all of
say.
us that I've eaten them.
Exactly. Valerie does
yeah.
a wonderful show that has been widely received. And for anybody just tuning in, it's called The Pink Hulk.
Hulk.
Tell us more about that. It's got a
Sure.
very important, deep reason for it.
Yes, and I'd love to tie it in with the holiday memory because this all began on the holiday. So the Pink Hulk, One Woman's Journey to Find the Superhero Within. Oh, you got my picture. Is about my surviving cancer 3 times.
Wow.
And thank you. Oh my gosh, thank you for the photos. And so this all began on New Year's Eve. So I'm entering in 25 my 26th year, and I was first diagnosed. I had non-Hodgkin's lymphoma, then stage 2 breast cancer, and then stage 4 metastatic breast cancer with no evidence of disease. That I'm now going into my 7th year. So my show gives hope and inspiration to cancer survivors, patients, and their loved ones. And it's a message about hope and empowerment, not just from cancer, but any adversity in life. Cancer smash, so it's smashing any adversity and also living life on your terms. And so, New Year's Eve day, I was diagnosed for the first time with cancer. And I was going to a New Year's Eve party that night, and all of my friends knew that I was going to out that day. So I said to them, I'm going to go to the party. And I found out this devastating news. And my boyfriend and I were like, we are not going to stop us from going to this party and being with all our friends. So when I went to the party, I walked in and I said, we're not going to talk about it. I'm not going to tell you anything. We're not going to say a word. So that also meant that they knew that what the diagnosis was, because no news was not good news. So I'll never forget, we were all dancing around and they knew the news, and all of a sudden Ray of Light played by Madonna, like I feel, and everybody started surrounding me like this tribal dance, and we started crying and screaming and celebrating. And they said, you're going to be fine, we're going to fight with you, and we're going to always be with you. And it was such a beautiful memory of this ray of life, and I feel, and I just got, and it was just, everyone literally surrounded me, and I was in the center, and it was one of the best memories I ever had, that I can say this now, entering the 26 years later, that I'm still here. And I'm grateful for you, Jim, and everyone on here, and my friends and family and doctors who believed in my survivorship. And most importantly, you have to believe in yourself and know that you can find that superhero inside you. So that was really one of the most
Wow.
special memories, and we're coming up on New Year's Eve.
It
Very-
sounds like that dance and what they gave you.
It is.
It was like your first treatment. You know
It
what I mean?
was. It totally was, and it was like this electricity, and it was like summoning every power you can think of to
That is so
help me
great.
get through this. And we were all just yelling and screaming and dancing, and it was the power of the arts, song and dance, how it heals, and we all know that art heals. And this was certainly a testimony to that, with the singing and the dancing and all the songs that we're hearing tonight, and all the healing that we're helping with our art. And that's what we are here for.
And above all, your attitude is great.
Oh, thank you. Thank you.
Most impressive.
Great.
Yeah.
You're a survivor. You'll overcome, and you have that. You have that. It's in your face. It's in your voice. It's in your actions.
Thank you.
Well, people, I can learn from you.
Aw. We can all learn from each other. So it's just, again, we do our art to uplift people.
Yeah.
And I thank all of you, because that's what all of you do as well. And we always will need that, through thick and thin.
Carol,
thank you.
one of these times, we're all in the New York tri-state area. Carol will have to meet up for lunch and then go see Valerie's show in the New York area.
I would.
You'll be blown away by it. Yeah.
Thank you.
We'll do that in the new year.
Oh, I love it. Oh my
That
gosh.
would be great. Yes, absolutely.
Thank you.
I'm gonna hope to do it.
Yes, pinkhopeplay.com.
Bring the doll. Bring the doll.
I'm gonna tell her about it.
Thank you, Carol.
Show-
Yes. I promise I'll save jelly beans. Thank you, Carol.
Thanks for sharing that beautiful story,
Thank
Val. I
you.
really appreciate
Wonderful.
that.
Great attitude.
Carol, how about you? Is there a
Meeting.
memory that stands out for you, Carol?
On Christmas?
Yeah. Holiday time, childhood, or beyond?
No, not childhood and beyond. It's kind of the only thing I'll say, and I won't go into it, is that because it's kind of a dark thing, but the dark thing turned out to be a situation in the 80s where I went to home to visit and went to a friend's house, and it was quite a circus. So, and everything that happened there that Christmas day at my friend's, I took pen to paper and I wrote about it, and it was a dark comedy. I mean, it was funny in a dark way. So that's all I have to say. And that was some Christmas day to have everything happen to this family, and it was dark, so I won't go into it. Yeah.
So
But
that-
it got to be a play, and it got produced off Broadway.
Off Broadway, right? Yeah.
It was called a Holiday Madness. Everything is about madness with me. Blind Madness, my book. Moment of Blind Madness.
That's
Holiday
right.
Madness. Upstate Madness. Everything's madness.
The world has gone mad. Yes,
The
it's
world has
a,
gone
it's a mad world.
Hey,
Mhm.
yeah, fabulous. Anyway, the subject is a long thing. I'm not going to bore you, but it was a funny play. Thank you.
You're welcome. I love that. Carol, the legend here on our show, Carol Hollenbach. We talk about kindness and inspiration and empathy, and all of you are very talented in your own way. And we're so glad that you're with us here on the show. The importance, I think, of all of us coming together like we're doing right now here on this holiday special, I think is needed now more than ever in our world. Not even talking politics or any of that, just in how we all treat each other as people, not just at Christmas time, Hanukkah time, holiday time, but extending that beauty into our lives on a daily basis. Like for me, one of my favorite days has always been Christmas Day, because you have all of Christmas Day. You tend to have everything. You have God, you have family, you have love, you have the lights, the gifts, the food, the music, the Christmas specials, the plays, the all this. It like hits every sense that you possibly have. Even the sense of a pine tree, or it really builds into everything. My least favorite day, the day after, when it just stops. What happened to the music? What happened to the good cheer and peace on earth and everything? But I do think if there's a way to have some of that continue, that would be a beautiful thing. Do any of you have a special message concerning inspiration, empathy, compassion, anything you'd like to share with our viewers while we're all together? We've been through a lot the last several years, globally, and locally, regionally, nationally. So many things that have happened, but we're still all here, and we're still all together, and life is precious and life is short. And the holidays sometimes remind us of that. A message that you might have, Ed, of some positive inspiration for all of us and for the viewers?
Keep doing what you do and love what you do, and spread the love throughout the world. That's what we're all doing here.
Yeah.
With our music, our art.
Right. The levity, as we say, love and levity. How about you, John and Pepper J? What would be a message that you would want to say to people right now to bring us all together and share in the richness of life?
I think friends and family. We live on a beautiful ranch, and we often have gatherings. And I think that's one of our most enjoyable things is having kids around, friends, family. It brings joy. That joy is what other people bring into your life. Happiness is what you create for yourself. So they go hand in hand. And that's what we try to do.
I would add that there is no such thing as a stranger. I know that not all people are good people, and we want to try to stay away from them once we know that they are not good. But be kind to people that you don't know. In little things. Oh, excuse me, sir, I think you dropped that. Oh, may I open the door for you? Oh, here, let me help you with that. Oh, nice shirt. Anything like that. Just a little snippet to a stranger, I think goes a long way.
We were at the airport the other day, and this lady spilled her coat, and all this stuff came over, and Pepper rushed over there and bent down and helped her, put a smile on the lady's face. There was another lady who was standing in front of us, and she turned around and we complimented her on how she looked and how beautiful she looked, and it put a smile on her face, and she said, "Oh, thank you so much." And you can bring joy to other people's lives, making a comment, saying something nice to them, and it makes you feel good too.
I believe that.
Very, very true. How about you, Lurleen? What would you like to share with everybody in terms of a positive message going into the new year that brings everybody together?
Well, I say this often, which is that when you find something that really makes you happy, you need to follow that. Talk to a lot of women that I think they know sometimes music or creativity is the thing that lines up for them, but then they sort of seem to talk themselves out of it. And I often say, when you know that, follow it, because it makes your life better. And then all the people that you touch, it makes all their lives better. I really encourage that. There isn't some sort of rebate you get, 10 or 20 years,
Right.
You get the time back. So when you know it, follow that and follow your heart. It's going to make your life better and everybody you touch, their lives better. So that's my message.
Beautifully said. Nick, how about you?
I've been a comedian basically for 50 years now, working everywhere, doing Broadway, movies, television, commercials, you name it, I've done it. Everything but ballet. And I'm in a different position now. I'm in sort of a forced retirement because I had to go ahead and take care of my mom in her old age. So what do? When I go out and I'm standing on a line, say, at the checkout counter or wherever I go to do what I have to do, I make people laugh. I do things to make people smile. I do little acts of kindness constantly. I'm not a religious person, but I believe this one thing, and it's the golden rule. Treat people the way you would like to be treated. That's really all you need to know and all you need to do. And that's that. Merry Christmas, everybody.
Beautifully said. Yeah, it's the golden rule in many different ways, is treat people, as you wish to be treated. I agree 100%. Thanks for sharing that, my friend. How about you, Raymond?
Well, so actually, we're going to be starting a music video for one of our songs, and it's called A Better Place. And the first line will say it all. It's put out your hand and reach for another. Open your arms and hug your brother.
Wow.
Doesn't matter gender, race, creed, or color. All you got to do is stick together, and you could make this world a better place.
Beautifully said.
Yeah, wonderful.
Why don't we take our hands and sort of reach into the computers as if we are doing that, gang? That's fantastic. Fantastic.
Yep.
There you go.
All you got to do is stick together.
Wait a minute.
It's so simple.
I think I can taste some of the jelly beans from Valerie. Valerie, what's your message?
That's such a great question. And I think I was thinking a lot about it. And I think it's just to listen.
Yeah.
I think that we're all caught up, including myself. We've got our cell phones, we've got our email, we've got our texting, that we're all caught up and we don't listen. And there's that joke my mom used to say, like when someone goes, "How are you?" And the person's like, "Oh, my dog died." "Oh, that's good. I'm fine too." Like we're just not even
They're not listening to talk, and they bring it back to themselves.
Yeah, they bring it back to themselves. And I think that we really need to do that because people need to be heard and felt and seen. And I think we're just all on such a fast track and we all have so much going on. We just don't have, people, are on the phone talking to you while they're doing their dishes or they're driving in your car. Friends will go, "Oh, I've got 10 minutes in the car. I can talk to you then." I'm like, I don't want to talk to you while you're driving. I want to talk to you one-on-one with no distractions, with no, curling your hair while you're talking to me and putting on makeup. And I think we just need to listen 120%, not 20%.
Exactly. Right. Exactly. I agree. That's what we need to do. And hopefully, people will pay heed to that. And Carol, the lovely Carol,
yeah.
What would be your message to bring us all together and share compassion, empathy, and inspiration in these times in our world?
Pay attention to your inner self. Pay attention to think about things before you say it. And also, is it going to hurt anybody? Try to tell the truth, but do it. Say what you mean what you say, but try not to say it mean. And that's good. Be kind as much as you can. However, I come from the West Side here. I feel like I'm very much, I come from upstate, but I'm very much a West Sider in New York City, Hell's Kitchen, whatever. And, I'm also very street smart. And I can't be as the way I was because I'm older now and I'm fine, but I'm not the same. And I have to be careful what I do. But I have learned I don't take anything from anybody. And I will not have negativity, total negativity. Reality, yes. You have to deal in reality, but not in negativity. And I don't want people in my life that are going to bring me down. So I say, be careful about birds of a feather, be careful who you flock together with. And I think that's very important. And being like on the West Side for all these years now, in Hell's Kitchen, I've learned how to, to protect myself, and I won't put up with anybody's nonsense, not for 1 minute. And I do not enable people with their bad behavior. That is one thing that I find in this country we have done for many years, and especially in the past maybe 10, 15 years, that we have enabled people with their bad behavior, and we keep doing it and doing it. I mean, the Kardashians became our royalty. I mean, who made that up? I mean, why? Why are the Kardashians our royalty when it was all because of a sex tape? So, bad behavior is bad behavior. And I am not going to I'm not putting up with any of your bad behavior, okay?
As they said in network, she's mad as hell. She's not going to take it anymore.
And
I think you should make that into a Christmas card.
I don't know. That's a good Christmas. I'm mad as hell. I'm not going to take anymore. But happy holiday. But anyway, the whole point is
have a hell of a holiday from Hell's Kitchen.
Hell's Kitchen, babe. I don't have to say anything to any of you. You already got it. You're already
Hell's Kitchen is where Timothy Chalamet, the very popular actor, is from, right? Timothy Chalamet is from Hell's Kitchen.
Yeah,
a lot of people come from that area.
I know.
Alice Bay.
Yeah. His mother very well. His grandmother, they live here. He moved out.
Yeah, right. Close to you, right? Timothy Chalamet's not far from you.
No, he doesn't live
the
here.
Mother.
He grew up here.
The mother, I think the parents, right?
The parents live here. He grew up here. I know him. He was a lovely man, lovely kid, and very well grounded and very well brought up.
A star has risen.
Very brought up. I don't know how he doesn't change. I don't know. How this. You know what Hollywood can do to you? I know what Hollywood can do to you. Boy, do I know. I wrote a whole book about it. But anyway, that's my book, Two Blondes. Anyway, that's
that's the message.
On it. And yes, he's a great guy, a great actor, and he grew up here. And he has a good family that's still here. They're grounded. Good family. They don't live in the clouds. But anyway, thank you for having me on and expressing myself in this wonderful holiday season, which I always enjoy New York Christmas time.
New York's beautiful at Christmas time, absolutely.
But don't put up with anybody's bad behavior, please.
No, that's right. Only good people. That's what we have with all of you here on the show. I just want to show a couple of photos that have been sent in by some. We showed some really fantastic ones that Valerie.
Thank you so much for that.
That is lovely.
You were doing a shoot here, right? On this one?
Yes. I was being interviewed for Cure magazine. And then that was one of my shows in Virginia Beach. It looks a little bit like Wicked,
really?
Where is it now, Valerie? Where is it now?
Oh,
this one is Helene. Helene was with us earlier, but her computer had some trouble with the mic and the camera. But this is her with Santa last year. She sent this photo in. And of course, the incredible percussionist and musician Chili Willie Groove was with us earlier. For anybody watching late, you can see the early part of our show. He's on stage right now performing, but he did a fantastic We Wish You a Merry Christmas with all of us singing along earlier in the show. And look who we have here. Raymond doing his thing too, huh?
Wow.
Good. That is cool. I appreciate you saying that. And who do we have here? This is Nick.
Wow.
Nick and company. Right. Tell us who's in the photos here.
Oh, those are my two older brothers, and that's me. This is my father's favorite photograph of all time. Oh. I broke out into tears a half a second after this picture was taken.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's incredible.
Wow. On my first Christmas.
Wow.
That is really, really cool. That is really wonderful. This is my sister and I.
Wow. You had a beard? oh, okay.
No, what I had, and what the kids had back then was the Bieber haircut, the bangs, before he made them popular.
Howard look.
Justin Bieber was not the one who made that haircut popular.
I think of Mo of the Three Stooges. I think of the Three Stooges.
We had it way before the bangs that were popular. So that was one of the, and
What
there
about
we
the-
are,
What about the
wide-eyed and bushy-tailed and waiting for Santa Claus to come. That's yours truly, and wanted to share that with you. And happy times. Beautiful time of the year, everybody. Did we want to maybe sing We Wish You a Merry Christmas before we wrap up? Since because that's an easy one. Everybody pretty much knows that one, right?
For sure.
I'm going to have all of you back to our show in the new year. We'll welcome all of you back. You are class as class comes. I appreciate, when we mentioned putting together the Jim Master Show Holiday Special, every single one of you, we didn't have to bribe. We didn't have to come over with lobster or anything. You guys said, where and when, Jim, where and when.
That's right.
And even our newest guest, this is the first time for Ed Johnson and for Lurleen, very first time on our show ever. So we have a mix of regulars and mix of some new folks as well. And we'll have all of you back in the new year. Let's do We Wish You a Merry Christmas. And Valerie, do you want to, you look all excited. Do you want to lead us off, Valerie?
Sure. And I will say I can be bribed by jelly beans, but I'm just saying. I'd love to start it off. So
I'll do a countdown, I guess.
Yes.
Here is the Jim Masters singers, the JMS Lovely Singers, coming to you from all around the world.
The Von Jim Masters group.
Exactly. Very, very happy. Yes. And Valerie will lead us off in We Wish You a Merry Christmas and a Happy Hanukkah and a Happy Kwanzaa, whatever you celebrate. We wish you all of it. Yes. And Valerie, lead us off.
Sure. Thank you.
3, 2, 1.
We wish you a Merry Christmas. We wish you a Merry Christmas. We wish you a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year.
Good tidings to you
and your kin. Good tidings for Christmas and a Happy New Year.
We wish you a Merry Christmas.
We wish you a Merry Christmas.
Row your
Merry Christmas
and a Happy New Year.
Very nice.
The Masters for doing this.
Thank you.
Lovely singers. We're going to go on the road. We will be streaming
because they won't let us in the theater.
Well, you guys are the greatest. Thanks for all of your generosity.
Thank you.
Thanks for making this.
Thank you for inviting me. Thank
you so much.
Happy holidays, everybody.
All right.
Merry Christmas.
Lovelies watching around the world are wishing all of us. Thank you for being here. Enjoy tonight. Hope everyone has a very Merry Christmas. Mona watching in Louisiana, Maureen in Arizona. Thank you, guests, for kicking off Christmas on Lovely Hall. This was wonderful. Merry Christmas and all the best in 2025. Tight, lovely hugs to each of you as well. Kathleen in New York City, Kathleen Walker, thank you all for being here. Thanks for entertaining us. This was a lot of fun. Merry Christmas to all. Wishing you all continued blessings. Jane watching in Sweden. Fantastic show tonight. Thanks to all of you lovely guests. Merry Christmas to you all. Thank you, Jim, for another great show. Merry Christmas, Sherry Larson watching in Kansas, USA. Thank you all for being here, everyone. What wonderful music and thoughts here tonight. Merry Christmas, Happy Hanukkah, season's greetings to all and everybody who's writing these fabulous comments. We appreciate it. We love having all of you here as well. Crystal Nolan is in Connecticut, USA. Thank you all for appearing on JMS. I wish you all success in all you do. Merry Christmas and have a happy New Year. And Crystal is wonderful. I met her, believe it or not, through my work as a TV host for years on PBS, which many of you know, which I continue to do with PBS. And she saw me on PBS for years, hosting great performances and all these specials. And I happened to be emceeing a concert performance for Chicago, the band Chicago, on behalf of PBS. And she came running across with her husband, and she gave me a big hug. Jim. And that's lovely Crystal Nolan, who's a big fan of our show here as well. So a lot of nice people that watch, a lot of nice people that are fabulously talented, warm-hearted guests joining us. We love all of you guys, and we wish you a beautiful holiday, a phenomenal new year. Blessings to you and your family. As I said last time, we'll keep the porch light on for you, and you're all welcome back to join us. And as I always say to everybody, I hope you enjoyed the time with me as much as I have with you. Carol, I hope you enjoyed the time with me as much as I have with you.
I always do.
And Raymond, I hope you enjoyed the time with me as much as I have with you.
Always a fantastic time and quality minutes.
Absolutely.
Nick, thank you as well. And I hope you enjoyed the time with me as much as I have with you.
Thank you, Jim. You're a class act and you attract classy people.
He's a very class act. That's right.
Darlene, thank you very much. And I hope you enjoyed the time with me as much as I have with you.
It was great. I really appreciate it. Look forward to coming back.
Absolutely. And thanks for doing such a great job standing at attention for so long. You probably can't wait to stretch out your feet.
Some good, some good.
If your husband's there, bubble bath, get it going. Get some Mr. Bubble going.
And the bubbles in the glass too.
Yeah.
Bubbles in the glass, that's more important.
I soaked in Mr. Bubble many, many a time when I was about that age. That was the Mr. Bubble years. Ed, thank you very much for joining us for the first time as well. And I hope you enjoyed the time with me as much as I have with you.
Certainly did. And thank you so much for having me. We'll see you again.
Very, very welcome. And of course, the wonderful John and Pepper J, thanks to you guys, especially, you're there in Nashville, very busy producing and doing everything to make sure that you joined us. We really appreciate it and hope you enjoyed the time with me as much once again as I have with you.
It's been a pleasure. Bro.
Thank you, Jim Masters, for doing this. Thank you.
Yes.
You are very, very welcome. And Valerie.
Yes.
Thank you for joining us too. And thank you for all the wonderful time and comments and being so open about the Pink Hulk and your experiences. And once again, I hope you enjoyed the time with me as much as I have with you.
Absolutely. And I'm ready for more.
I'm ready for more.
Thank you so much.
And as I've always said, my father told me when I was 7, whenever anybody says something kind or nice to you, Jim, or in that case, he would say Jimmy, make sure you always thank them for those kind words. Thank them for the kind words. Then ask them to please put those words in writing and address it management. Gang, you guys are the best. Be well. Best of the holidays. And thanks so much for being with us. A happy and merry everybody.
Thank you.
Happy holidays,
Happy
everybody.
holidays.
Happy holidays.
Right. Take care. We'll see you again in the new year. All
Be
right.
good to each other.
Take care,
Bye.
gang. We'll see you
Bye.
guys again. Be well.
Bye.
You too, Jim.
There they
Take
go.
care.
Bang, bang, bang. Take care, Val.
Bye, Val.
Bye-bye now.
Arlene, we'll see you again soon. Take care.
Bye-bye.
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 And Santa. Thank you,
Yeah,
Santa. Did you get my list, Santa? I typed 99 things on that list. I circled all
actually
the
have
toys
I have a bookmark. I have a bookmark in it. I'm reading it over the next few nights. So
I
yeah.
pulled up the Sears Wish Book and circled everything in an old Sears Wish Book.
Yeah.
The
The
toys I
bustle will
didn't
be
get
there.
back then, I'm hoping to get this Christmas.
We've got the special order of a bustle and Coca-Cola with actual cocaine in it. So,
And can I have the Charlie McCarthy doll again? I had the
I
Charlie
love
McCarthy
that.
ventriloquist doll, and we were playing with it in the back seat of our car coming back to our house from visiting family during
Mhm.
holiday time. And my sister and I were playing with it, and my sister pulled the string a little too much in the back,
Oh.
snapped the mouth, which stuck open.
uh-huh.
Charlie was no
I
longer
had one too.
operable. So if you can score that, I could put it next to
Yeah.
the Genie bottle and Gilligan and all the rest. It would be a wonderful score, Santa. Nick, you're the best. Thanks for being with us, my friend.
Thank you, buddy. I'll see you soon. Okay. Have a great holiday.
You as well. You take care.
Take care, Jim.
Bye-bye now. Cheers to everybody, huh? What a great holiday special we put together with some really fantastic guests. Loved having all of them here. Loved having you here as well. Some really special people joining us here on the program. If you enjoyed this episode with all of our special celebrity friends and guests, all with different backgrounds, different talents, and so much more, we encourage you to let us know, interact with us here on our show. We would absolutely love that. This was a fantastic edition of our series. We love putting together great special moments like this, and everybody watching from all around the world and celebrating with us as well. Really, really beautiful. And yeah, lots of color. We have lots of color in our graphics and on set as well. And yes, this is yours truly back when I was a kid, wide-eyed and curious and getting ready for Santa Claus to come. I was one of those kids who, I would sneak out of the bedroom early and like 2:00 in the morning, and I'd wake up sis and we'd go sneaking into the living room where there was toys and other things, there was presents and cookies and whatever. And, I would wake everybody up but we couldn't open anything until Dad and Mom woke up. Of course, we had breakfast and everything, but Dad would want to bring out the movie camera and film it all, capture us as we're opening up all of our gifts. Beautiful time of the year, everybody. Holiday time is really beautiful. And to have all of you with us, some of you have been with us ever since we started the Jim Masters Show hundreds of episodes ago. We thank you very much for your loyalty and for all of your support and your kind comments and sharing, the links on your social media and celebrating what we're trying to do here, bringing us all together with fun, with amazing guests from all different backgrounds. Hollywood, Broadway, television, film, music, stage, food, sports, comedy, everything you can think of. We just love doing it. A lot of work behind the scenes, put it all together, but really a blessing to do it for all of you. So thanks to everybody for all the wonderful comments. And we really hope you enjoyed this holiday special, the Jim Masters Show annual holiday special, Christmas, Hanukkah, Kwanzaa, Happy New Year, all of it. You're very welcome. Maureen watching in Arizona, and everybody watching. Mona, thank you. It's good to see you, Mona, in Louisiana. Still using those fabulous spices that you sent again recently. Love those spices. She always sends me spices from Louisiana, from New Orleans. We have cousins actually that are from New Orleans. Hope you have a very Merry Christmas. What a fun show tonight. Good night, everyone. Hugs and love to you all. You as well. So good to be back. We kept the porch light on for you, Mona, and welcome back. And yes, thank you, Jim, for the special show. The pleasure is all mine. And Crystal, always good to see you as well. Jim, thank you for a fantastic show. Hugs, you as well, and everybody who's been watching all around the world. Again, we just wanted to take a quick moment to remember two guests who passed away recently. We mentioned this at the early part of the show. Rather sad news to learn that just a few days ago, the award-winning and beloved actress, iconic television film actress, Jill Jacobson, she was just with us in September. We had such a wonderful time. We had such a beautiful and fun conversation. And that's when she revealed that she had been dealing with cancer, but she had been given some really good news then. But then we just learned, a few days ago, she passed away. You remember her from Star Trek, from Falcon Crest, from Quantum Leap, from Days of Our Lives, and so many other incredible shows and movies. And she's been in so many things. But she was a beautiful soul. She was a big, big friend of our show. She was on a couple of times with us for iconic conversations. And again, her final interview ever, public interview, was with us here on the Jim Masters Show just 2 months ago. You can see that archived on the YouTube channel, Jim Masters TV. It was a very special one. And the fact that she took the time to spend with us here and share her cancer journey, with none of us knowing she was going to pass, that that episode is definitely in the historic record, and is one I'll always treasure. And she was really a blessed person. And the amazing Kreskin, once again, the amazing Kreskin, the legendary mentalist and entertainer and TV personality, extraordinary, iconic person. We had a whole episode with him. He passed away only about a week or so ago as well. So 2 guests here on our show that we lost, but love to his family as well, the amazing Kreskin, the legend as well. So we always like to make sure that, we pay respects to those who we care about and those who have been very generous with us here at JMS, whether they're guests, whether they're viewers. We always want to make sure that we acknowledge everybody. And we certainly acknowledge you. Pretty spiffy tonight, huh? It's just for you guys. Happy holidays, everyone. And as we always say, as part of the, the routine as we celebrate with all of you here on the show, if you enjoyed this episode, certainly interact with us. Give this episode a like. There's a like, thumbs up icon on our YouTube channel. Click the like, thumbs up button. Share this episode on your social media. This was a classic. This one here was one for the record books. A lot of great talent and a lot of fabulous people joining us. Subscribe to our YouTube channel, Jim Masters TV, and be sure and click the notification bell so you never miss out on the notifications about some of our great episodes, amazing guests, and celebrations like this one. So like, comment, subscribe, share, and all the rest. Of course, we have more shows coming up as well. And but it is the holiday season, and we wish you and yours the very best of the holidays and into the new year. A very, very Merry Christmas, a very happy Hanukkah and Kwanzaa, and whatever you celebrate, I hope it's a beautiful time for you and your family. And of course, May 2025 be a beautiful year for us. Again, we have more shows in between now and then, but this is our big holiday Christmas and Hanukkah special, or holiday special. And we wanted to take time to, send you all the best. You can follow us on Instagram, Facebook, and X at Jim Masters TV. If this was your first time watching us, we welcome you to the Jim Masters Show experience as well. It's always a good time here at JMS, and we love having all of you here as well. And we welcome all the new folks too. That really, really is. Thank you very much. I love that photo, Jim. Charming guy already then. Thank you very much. The childhood photo, wide-eyed and curious. Still am, still wide-eyed, still curious about life. We thank all of our fabulous guests coming from all over the United States, joining us here for our Happy Holidays with Jim Masters and special guests, JMS special holiday presentation. Come see us again, everybody. We loved having you here. Spread the word about our show. Means the world to us when you do. And whatever your plans are for the holidays, whether you're going to be with your loved ones and your friends and family, or you're just going to have a quiet holiday. Some of our guests said they're going to have a quiet holiday as well. We wish you the very best. And look who's here as well. Carla. Carla is here. Thank you, Carla. Carla is here watching from Brazil. We love when Carla is here. Fantastic special, Jim. I was here from the beginning in silence to appreciate it. That's beautiful. We love that. Carla watches from Brazil. She's a long-time Loverty viewer. She has been watching our show very close to the beginning, which at the time of the show now is some 4 3/4 years, and over 1,205 episodes of the Jim Masters Show Entertainment Lifestyle Celebrity Talk Show series. 1,205 or so episodes, which is really a lot of shows and a lot of cool guests and a lot of great times with all of you. Carla has been with us almost since the beginning, very close to it. Merry Christmas for all the lovelies all over the world. Thanks for tonight, Jim. Thank you, Carla, watching in beautiful Brazil. We love when you are here, and we wish you and your family the very, very best as well. It's nice to see Carla with us. A lot of the original Loveties are here. Always following, Jim. You rock. Thank you very much, Carla. We love you in Brazil, and Merry Christmas to everybody in beautiful South America and Brazil as well. Guests come from everywhere, and our viewers come from everywhere as well, all around the world. And we love-it that, gang. All right. What a cool special, huh? We love having you here, and we really appreciate the time. Thanks for joining us on our Jim Masters Show Holiday Special 2024 with celebrity friends and special guests, a JMS Holiday Exclusive presentation. Come see us again. We love having you here, gang. And again, drop a comment below in the comment section. There's a little, comment section below underneath all of the episodes. Boy, we've been welcoming a ton of new viewers and a ton of subscribers to our YouTube channel. And people have been very active and very excited about our episodes and our show and everything. And I really thank you personally for that. Working really hard behind the scenes to put this together as often as we do. Because many of you know I work professionally in television and radio here in America, and my day schedule is so crammed. But we always manage to be here with all of you, and we love doing it. So thanks to everybody, whether you're a longtime viewer or you just joined us today or just recently. More great shows, more great guests, more great times with all of you right here at home on JMS. So thanks again for joining us for the Jim Masters Show Holiday Special. Jingle bells, jingle bells. We love it. And we got a chance to sing holiday favorites too, which I think was really cool. We wish you Merry Christmas. And if you missed any of the guests, there were a couple of guests that were with us early in the beginning of the show who had to dart off quick only because, like Chili Willy Groove, that amazing musician and percussionist, he's on stage right now. So he came in and he played the bongos for us, and it was really cool. Everybody did what they could to sort of ring in the holidays with all of us. And I know it means a lot too. I know you guys really look forward to the holiday specials that we do. And I love putting these together because it is a favorite time of the year for me too. So it's also nice seeing all of you, chatting with you as well. Not a lot of shows do this sort of chit chat thing. They just bring on a guest and then they disappear, like a typical interview show. They rave about the guest, they talk to the guest leaves, and then boom, they're gone. I'm a very interactive host from my years on television and radio, and I love to interact with the viewers as often as we're able to. So on specials like this, it's nice to have you here, and we're doing that right now. So that's our special, folks. Again, a very merry, happy. I see a lot of people still watching live. We're coming at you live. This episode and all of our episodes are archived on our YouTube channel, Jim Masters TV. So you can see them all archived there. So if you ever miss anything or you want to, see something again, everything is archived on the YouTube channel. So you can watch and enjoy everything in its entirety. If you ever have to scoot out during one of the shows, the phone rings, the dog has to be let out or whatever happens. We realize you have very busy schedules. We all do these days. Just the fact that you come here, whether you watch live or you're maybe watching this later on in the archives, we know you're there and we thank you for being there. It means the world to us. So a happy and a merry, everybody. We do love all of you, and it's a pleasure to have you here. And, it's always nice when you have a feel-good conversation too, isn't it? The world needs peace on earth, joy to the world. I know that sounds a little Pollyanna, but we do need to come together. We do need to lift one another up. And hopefully this series, with all the fun and sometimes the craziness of technology and the things that happen, but all the amazing guests, boy, so many guests we've had come through, just in the recent days, amazing guests like Stephanie Powers was just with us recently. Of course, from Heart to Heart, Kathy Garver was with us. Once again, she's one of our favorites. She starred as Sissy on Family Affair. Butch Patrick, who starred as Eddie Munster on The Munsters, was with us as well. And so many other great guests have been with us recently. And I know you love them all. So come see us again. We promise only the best on JMS. We love you all. A happy and a merry. More shows coming up, of course. I am your host, Jim Masters, thanking you for your time this time. Till next time, as we always say, don't forget to love one another. Don't forget to, take care of one another. And don't forget to love yourself. It's really important to do that. And we'll keep the porch light on for you as well, gang. I know parting is sweet sorrow. I see a lot of people still watching. Nobody likes to leave. We don't like to leave as well. But we'll be back, and we will have more great shows for all of you. So that's a wrap on this holiday episode. That was a cool one. Wow. Maybe I'll leave this hat on the rest of the night. I don't know. We're going to have some eggnog right now and some cookies while Valerie has her Barbie jelly beans. I think she's going to be finishing those off. I'm just going to clear the rest of that box out pretty quickly. How cool it was to see John and Pepper J again. They were in Nashville and very busy producing and on stage and everything, and they wanted to make sure they could be with us. And Ed Johnson, first time here. Laura Lean from Austin, Texas, fabulous singer and songwriter. Lots of music tonight. This was her first time on the show as well. And some of your favorites returning. So we wanted to mix it up and bring a good variety of guests to our show. So come see us again. We'll keep the light on for you. Long endings, right? These are long. We don't say goodbye around here. I used to say that in the early days of our show. We don't say goodbye. We say see you later. So we're going to say, as my stomach is grumbling, I guess I'm going to have a snack. I have to have some Christmas cookies or something. Be well, gang. It's really a pleasure to come into your life through, the internet in this way. If you're watching on your TV, a lot of people watch on their smartphones or their, the phone, the cell phones. Some people watching right now on their laptops, on their PCs or computers, however you watch our show. It's great and cool to have you with us. We'll see you on the next one here in Lovety Hall on the Jim Masters Show. Merry Christmas. Happy Hanukkah. Happy Kwanzaa. All the best for the new year. And we love you all. Be well. And thanks so much for being with us on the Jim Masters Show Holiday Special. Take care and be well. And a very happy Merry. We'll see you soon. Take care. Cheers.